We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. 1-1 the count now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
That is third.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Hunter Pence is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. And he pops it up. Dozier onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the Giants down in order. A 0 for the Giants to start. Padres coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. In now, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One and 1 to count. Fouled away. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. At the plate, Trent Grisham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west. than to have you call that high fastball.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Grisham at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pham comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Drew Robinson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next to bat for the Giants, Mauricio Dubon, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dubon, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the 26th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Manny Machado is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Hosmer leads off second with nobody out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on two strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Dozier is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Rodriguez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Francisco Mejia. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One hit, one. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Mauricio.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Pham is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Pudge's boy, Derek Rodriguez. Popped him up. Dozier over to his right, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Chris Paddock. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right, and this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
The right fielder, number 4.
One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now pitch on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Trent Grisham hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The batter, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't
Biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hard hit ball to second, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And he fouls this one off. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Line drive to center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Brandon Belt is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Giants leave one. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Robinson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. Line hard, but this is a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he's back in standing. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. Pham rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Definitely aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Manny Machado is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Again a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Brian Dozier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's 1. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Evan Longoria is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Drew Robinson.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in, Mauricio Dubon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Francisco Mejia as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Robinson will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Paddock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Swing and a miss. And he's in trouble now, 0-2. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best, 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Will Myers. He was a ground out victim last time up. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Pence. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the pitcher, Garrett
Yomer Sanchez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Padres 1 and the Giants nothing. Marlene Garcia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Giants, number 97, Marlene Garcia.
Into the box. Grisham. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Grisham.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Tommy Pham. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
0-1.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. In there at the knees, strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Grisham is on his way home. He'll score easily, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hence giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The third baseman, number 15.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Oh, 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the third base.
So striding forward now, Evan Longoria. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Turned on down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Your attention, please.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Last strike here for the Giants. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Chris Paddock earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For the Giants, 1 run.
MLB Network's coverage of Dinelson Lamet, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
2-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
The shortstop.
And he fouls this one off. Crawford, 33 years old. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now. So in now for San Francisco, Drew Robinson. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The set and the 1-0. swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 San Francisco. In now, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 the count. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Digging in now, Mauricio Dubon. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Mauricio Dubon.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Come right up the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Kevin Gossman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Hops this one up. Dozier shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint. but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Mike Yastrzemski comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Brandon Crawford digging in next. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And the runner's coming home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. High in the air out towards shallow right. After it is Myers. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. He's running. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Machado has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least...
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. A great job of going first to third on that ball, and now Showtrack tells us here he really did utilize his wheels to make that play happen. It's pretty evident that a slower runner might have found a much different fate if he tried to take the extra bag on that. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly by Belt. One there. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook.
Leading off his 10th position,
Here it comes.
the right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Not a good looking 3-0 hack there. He misses it for strike 1. Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Longoria. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down. Ready now, Francisco Mejia. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. In there, strike one.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Shoots this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Mejia stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Back up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering. Men on third with 2 down. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Friars. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Drew Robinson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit in the air to center field. Grisham will wait on it. 1 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tatis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The catcher, number
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
First pitch of the at-bat. Manny Machado is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Popped him up. Longoria is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now in the box, Dinelson Lamet. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 60. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And that's taken for strike. One. Yolmer Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Yolmer Sanchez.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 35.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Marlene Garcia, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 97, Harlan.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Will Myers.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The 1-2.
No.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Trent Grisham is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Tommy Pham waits on deck. Hit in the air down the right field line. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second.
Now batting.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Up with it is Longoria. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now a ball lined to the left side. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. This is line to left. Yastrzemski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. His career numbers in this matchup, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
3-0 now. Manny Machado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Manny Machado is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. He's able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants 1. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll just make it to the bag, a step or two ahead, and there's the first out.
The first baseman, number 9.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Swing and a liner. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box, Evan Longoria, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Dozier on to first. It's a double play as their woes can. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Trevor Gott enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
3 balls.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And it's fouled away. 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Let's go. Mahia.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch, fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
1-0 the count. Line drive to center field. Robinson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's Will Myers. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping up to the plate, Drew Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat from the stretch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Mauricio Dubon, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Grisham, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
So striding in, Buster Posey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far, and he fouls this one off. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And the runner's breaking for third. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and they got him. Last strike here for the Giants. And they'll just waste one there, 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. San Diego led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dinelson Lamet pitches well enough to get the W. Kevin Gossman couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.